Hello, what is up everyone? I have some car advice for today and I'm going to tell you how to check if a car has been involved in an accident damage. Stay tuned. The first thing that you'll want to check is the panel gap. So this is the panel gap. It is the space in between two panels. So this is the panel gap between the doors. There's also some panel gaps here and in between the hood and the fenders over here, and you would want to see consistent panel gaps. So a car that has been involved in an accident, you will see that one panel gap is bigger than the other panel gap. So when you're looking for a car to purchase and you are asking yourself if it has been involved in a car accident, the first thing that you'll want to see or check is the panel gaps. So you want to ensure that the panel gaps are consistent all the way from the front to the back of the car. So that is the first thing that you would want to check. The second thing that you'll want to check while looking for a accident damaged car is its history, and you will use some sites like Car Vertical that shows you the exact history of the car. If it was damaged, you will see pictures. And for the Kenyan market, you find that some of us import vehicles from the UK, and the UK cars are being supported by Car Vertical. So when you go to Car Vertical and you imported your car from the UK, just input the VIN number of your car in Car Vertical and they will give you all that you need to know about that car and if it was involved in a previous accident or not. Another thing that you would want to check while looking for a accident damaged car is looking at these pillars over here. This is the A pillar, this is the B pillar, and this is the C pillar. So when you are looking for a car, if it was damaged previously in an accident, if it had a side collision, you will find that this is one piece, by the way. This is called the quarter panel. So when you look at it, it runs all the way from this place, it runs all the way like that. That's one piece. So if a car is involved in a side collision, replacing this whole part is always very tough. So you'll find that people, they do panel beating and they straighten that part instead of replacing it. It also runs all the way down like this, and the door latches on top of it. So you'll find that the A pillar over here or the B pillar is somehow wavy. You'll find that it's somehow wavy and it has some bodywork. So that is another way of checking if a car was involved in an accident. And also another thing is that if these pillars, the A, B and C pillars, are wavy, you'll find that the doors will not close as good as a car that was not involved in an accident. You'll find that some doors, they don't close well, and the latch inside there does not latch the doors well. So keep that in mind. Another thing that you'll want to check while inspecting the car for accident damage is looking at the paint job. You want to see that the paint job in the car is consistent. So paint that is here should be consistent with paint that is at the door over here, and should also be consistent with paint that is here and here. So if you notice that the paint is somehow inconsistent in color, you will know that that car is hiding something. You find that in the Kenyan market, people will try to sell you cars that have been involved in a previous accident and will try to conceal that information because you don't know how to identify if a car was involved in a previous accident. That is why I'm here to give you that information and the little things that you can just check. You don't need expertise on this. When you know how to check these things, it will help you, and it will help you save some money. Another thing also that you can check is the body lines over here. You see this line that runs all the way over here. This line should be straight as it is on this car over here. So you find that other people, when they repair these cars, they try to fill it up with body filler, and when it is filled up with body filler, find that this part over here, when they apply body filler, it will kind of be wavy. It will be wavy. It will not be straight line, and cars that have come all the way from the manufacturer, they are always straight. This line is always straight, so you must check on that too. So that is it on the very basic things that you need to check for if you suspect that the car that you're about to buy has been involved in an accident. So I know that I've not covered everything. If you have other things that people should check, drop them in the comment section down below, and just like that, we'll come back with new content. Keep it locked, guys. You find that a panel like this one, you want to ensure that the panel gap is